Now when it comes to file and workspace management, we can also define a few keyboard shortcuts that will help us manage files. So to copy the path to the current file, I'm going to use space cp shortcut, and this is going to quickly copy the absolute path to this file starting from the root of the operating system. And if I need to copy a path to the currently open file starting from the project root, I'm going to use space cr shortcut. So if I will try and press space cp, it seems like nothing has happened, but if we'll try to paste whatever is currently in the buffer, we'll get the absolute path to this file starting from the root of the operating system. And in the same way, if I'll press space cr, we will get the path to the same file starting from the project root. Next one, to be able to quickly jump between recently open projects in VS Code, I'm gonna use space rl shortcut. And after pressing this shortcut, we're gonna get such window with a list of recently open projects, and we can open up each of them by just pressing enter. By default, to create an empty file on macOS, we can press Command N. In addition to this, I'm also going to define Vim style shortcut to create new file, which will be space nf. Before moving on to another shortcut, let's just try it out and press space nf and make sure that the new file will be created. As you can see, it was. Now, I'll add a couple more shortcuts, which will be used to close currently open file or to close all open files at once. So to close currently open file, I'm gonna use space cf, which stands for close file, and to close all files at once, I'm gonna use space fa. Firstly, let's try and close the current file by pressing space cf. It worked. And now if I'm gonna press space fa, I'm about to see that all files have been closed. It worked. Moving on, sometimes there may be a need to open any file in operating system, and to open up the window where we can select any file, we can use shortcut. In my case, it will be space OF. And after pressing this shortcut, we're gonna get operating system file picker, such as this one. And from here we can choose and open any file. Another shortcut that sometimes might come in handy is used to reload VS Code. For example, in our case, anytime we modify this file, we have to reload VS Code. So to quickly reload VS Code, I'm gonna use space RW, which stands for reload window. So after pressing this shortcut, VS Code will be reloaded instantly, and you might not even notice that it has been reloaded. So it's basically calling the same reload window command that we can execute from within command palette, like this. I'm also going to add the following shortcut, which will help me quickly open up VS Code settings.json configuration file. And whenever I need to quickly open up my VS Code configuration file, all I have to do is press space OS. And there we go, settings.json has been opened. That's about it for this lesson. Let's continue defining keyboard shortcuts in the next one.